Hello, good evening. Good evening, everyone. Is my voice audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. We'll just wait for 2 more minutes, then we'll begin with our session. Okay, so we'll begin. The time is already up. So today we'll be dealing with applications of trigonometry. In the last class, we had an introduction about trigonometry. Okay, so in this class, we'll have some applications of trigonometry. We'll have some questions where we will have direct application of those ratios that we had studied in the last class. Okay, so before moving to any of the questions, there are a few terms that I would like to clarify. Okay, so the term begins with angle of elevation. Then in this chapter, we will have one thing that would be line of sight. And then we also would have here angle of depression. Okay, so like we had studied in the last class, like what are trigonometric ratios? So we told that, yeah, when we have right angle triangles, then the ratios of two respective sides, they are termed as trigonometric ratios. Okay, so a right angle triangle means a triangle having at least one angle is 90 degree. Okay, so now let us look at these three terms: the line of sight, angle of elevation, and angle of depression. So what is line of sight? If someone would like to mention, what is line of sight? What is line of sight? If someone wants to speak up. Okay, so I'll continue here. A line of sight is the line drawn from the eyes of the observer to the point where the object is viewing it. Like for example, if we have a tower, okay, we have a tower of some height, let's say capital H, and then we have an observer on the ground. Okay, the observer is here on the ground, and the observer is viewing the top of the tower. Okay, so this line, the line that is connecting the eyes of the observer to the point where he is viewing, this particular line will be called the line of sight. Okay, this would be our line of sight. Now we have two more terms. One is angle of elevation and the other is angle of depression. So see, like what these two different angles would represent. Like see, we can have two particular conditions again. Like let us say that this was the first case. Okay, let's say this is the first case. So in first case, see what is happening. Our observer is looking upwards. Okay, like if this is our horizontal line, then our line of sight is above the horizontal line. Okay, if I say this blue one, this is our horizontal. Okay, so what is happening here in this case? The line of sight is above horizontal. So in this case, the angle formed here would be called the angle of elevation. Angle of elevation. Okay, let us see the second case. In the second case, let's have like a boy. He is standing just nearby a, say, a river. Okay, so he is at the shore, and here this is a river, and down in the river somewhere a fish is there. Okay, now this boy is looking at this fish. So his line of sight, would it be above the horizontal or below the horizontal? What do people think?
So below.
Below the horizontal, no? So in this case, the angle that would be formed here would be called the angle of depression. Okay, any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, so we can move forward, no? So these three things, I hope it is clear now. Line of sight, it is the ray that connects the eyes of the observer to the point where he is looking. Then angle of elevation, so angle of elevation, when the line of sight is above the horizontal, then the angle formed between the line of sight and horizontal ray would be angle of elevation. While the third one, angle of depression, when the line of sight is below the horizontal, then the angle formed between the line of sight and horizontal would be our angle of depression. Okay, so let us move to the questions. Okay, so here we have our first question. If the angle of depression of an object from a 75-meter high tower is 30 degree. Okay, so the first thing they are saying, it is the angle of depression of an object from a 75-meter high tower is 30 degree, then the distance of the object from the tower. Okay, so like many times in like dealing with applications of trigonometry, we will be required to draw the diagrams. Okay, so like this should be the first thing that we should be doing. We should be just reading out the question and then we need to draw the diagrams. Let's say this is the tower. Okay, and the height of the tower is given, this is to be 75 meter. Okay, now they are saying the angle of depression is 30 degree. Okay, so on the horizontal there is an object that is kept. Let us say this is our object. Okay, so this angle that is being formed. Okay, so let us draw the horizontal first. This is our horizontal, and the angle that would be formed with the horizontal is 30 degree. Okay, 30 degree. So this would be our angle of depression, 30 degree. Okay, now they are asking us the distance of the object from the tower. Okay, that means they are asking us the distance, this distance they are asking. Can someone just tell how we can find it? Anyone? Try. Okay, can I say that this particular triangle AOB is a right angle triangle? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So whenever we have a right angle triangle, then the law, like the trigonometric applications, we can definitely put here. Okay, so if I say this angle is 30 degree, then this angle also would be 30 degree. Yeah, otherwise, or we'll also see the second way. So this is the first way we are doing. So in triangle AOB, we have this angle as 30 degree. Okay, now this, the angle opposite, like if this is 90 degree, then the side opposite to 90 degree is called our hypotenuse. Okay, the side opposite to the angle theta is our perpendicular, and the baseline, this particular horizontal, would be our base. Okay, so we know the perpendicular distance and we need the base. So which particular angle we can use? The angle that relates perpendicular and base.
Tan.
We have sine, cos, and tan. Which out of it?
So tan.
Tan, definitely, no, because this would be b by h and this would be p by b. So we know the value of p perpendicular, that is like we know this particular angle is also given. So tan of 30 degree is equal to P upon B. That gives us B is equal to P upon tan 30 degree. What is the value of tan 30 degree?
1 upon root 3.
1 upon root 3. So this gives us value of B is equal to 75 root 3. Okay, so we'll have our answer. I hope everyone is clear. You people might also have done it this way, like we could have taken this particular triangle, and because these two distances are equal, so we could have directly applied the formula, no, in place of doing this. So you can have alternate methods also. Okay, can we move to next question?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so this is our next question. A tree casts a shadow 15-meter long on the level of ground when the angle of elevation of the sun is 45 degree. The height of the tree is. Okay, so this is our question. You people please try and tell me what are the answers that are coming from your side. Try from your side. See, such a kind of diagram we can have here. Has someone got the answer? Someone got the answer or not? Sanskruti, have you got the answer? Okay. So see, we
So
can,
15-meter.
yeah, 15 meter. Okay, so we'll just see how. Okay, you just tell what you did here. How you got the answer as 15 meter?
So tan 45.
Yeah, tan 45 is equal to
1.
1. And like we are having the trigonometric ratio is tan. So tan is P by B. Hai na? So here we need to find the height that is equal to the perpendicular distance. Hai na? And the base is given as 15. So definitely our height becomes 15. Hai na? Very nice. So the questions are simple. The questions would be simple, but the only tricky part in these questions would be to draw the diagram. Hai na? So we should be just thoroughly reading the question. That is what is required. Huh? We'll move to the next question. Okay. If the height and length of the shadow of a man are equal, then the angle of elevation of the sun is. There should be a direct question. They're saying height. Okay. Height of the shadow, height and length are equal. Like if there is a man standing here, so whatever is his height is equal to his shadow. So what would be the angle? They are asking us for the angle
So
of
45 degree.
45 degree, because like we had tan 45 degree is equal to 1. So in this case, P is equal to B. That means height would be equal to the length of shadow. Got it, everyone? Okay. Next question. A tree is broken by the wind. The top struck the ground at an angle 30 degree and at a distance of 10 meter from its root. The whole height of the tree is. Okay, so they are saying that we had a tree. Okay, so what happened that this tree got broken from somewhere, and so this particular part is now on the ground. It isn't completely on the ground, but yeah, a part of it is there. Okay, now they are saying the top of the top struck the ground at an angle of 30 degree. Okay, So the angle that it is forming with the ground is 30 degrees. So this is a 30-degree angle. And it is at a distance of 10 meter. This distance is 10 meter, okay, from the base. The whole height of the tree. And we are asked to find the whole height of tree. Can someone suggest how we can find it? Please. Please speak
So
up.
first we can use tan and then either sine or cos 30 and then we can find out.
Okay. Sine. Okay, just tell the process, like, yeah, definitely we'll be using either sine or cos, but please in a more brief, if you would like to explain. I'll also name it, huh? Let's say this is A, B, C. Okay. And let me say this as D. Okay. Now if you would like to explain like how we can find it first.
So by tan 30 we can find the length of AC and then by either using sine or cos we can find the length of hypotenuse and the whole height of the tree would be hypotenuse plus AC.
Definitely, very nice, Hana. So see, like what she is telling and how we can do it. Like we need to find this whole length OC, Hana. So like we can see here, like this OC is equal to like AC plus OA, Hana. Now this particular part OA, because it got broken, so it is now equal to this particular length AB. OA is equal to AB because this is the broken part now. So first what we can do is we can find this particular distance and this is here the perpendicular. Okay. In the second case, we'll be finding this hypotenuse. So once we know the perpendicular length and the hypotenuse length, we'll be able to find the whole height of the tree. So first let us apply 10 because we will find the perpendicular first. Okay. So in triangle ACB, okay, tan 30-degree would be equal to AP, sorry, AC upon BC. So let us this is AC upon, what is the value of BC? This is 10. What is the value of tan 30-degree? Value of
1
tan 30
upon
degree?
root 3.
1 upon root 3. So 1 upon root 3 is equal to into 10 is equal to AC, implies AC is 10 by root 3. Okay. So now again in the same triangle, if I apply sine 30-degree, okay. So sine 30-degree is equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So this would be equal to 10 by root 3 into h. Now what is the value of sine 30-degree? Value of sine 30-degree?
1 upon 2.
1 upon 2. Okay. So, okay. 1 upon 2 is 10 upon root 3 h. So this gives us value of h is equal to 20 upon root 3. Okay. So we'll just substitute the values now. AC plus OA. Okay. So we have our value of OC would be equal to 10 by root 3 plus 20 by root 3. And this would become 30 upon root 3. You can write 30 as 10 into 3. Okay, so this would become 10 root 3. And so here we have our answer as A. Okay, I hope it is clear. We can move to the next question.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Try for this question. Like you try to draw the diagram also from your side only. And then we'll have the discussion. Both of you, please try. I'll read the question. Okay. A circus artist is climbing a 20-meter long rope, which is tightly stretched and tied from the top of a vertical pole to the ground. Then the height of the pole. Okay, they are asking you for the height of pole. Okay, if the angle made by the rope with the ground level is 30 degrees. Okay, try to solve this question from your side.
So 10 meter.
10 meter. Okay, we'll check. Everyone got this particular answer? Okay, let us do it. So they are saying the circus artist is climbing a 20-meter long rope, which is tightly stretched from the top of a vertical pole. Okay, so let us take this as the vertical pole. And then we have a string that is a long rope that is tied from it. Huh? So let us see this as the rope. Okay, so this is our horizontal. Now what they're saying, the angle is 30 degree with the ground level. So this angle is 30 degree. Okay, and they have given this the length as 20 meter, and yeah, we need the height. Okay, so see this particular length, the hypotenuse would be 20 meter, because this is the way our rope is tied, no? So this hypotenuse would become equal to 20 meter. Now they are asking us for the height of the pole. This height is question, so definitely we need the relation between this is perpendicular, huh? Because otherwise you can get confused in H and H. So we need the relation between perpendicular and hypotenuse. So definitely we can apply sine theta, because we know sine theta is P by H. Now the angle given to us is 30. So sine 30 degree would be equal to P by 20. So this gives us sine 30 is 1 by 2 into 20 is equal to P, implies P is equal to 10 meters. Okay. So I hope everyone was getting this answer. They're very simple, but this diagram is the main thing. If we are able to draw the diagram, then we'll get the correct answer. Okay. So Ayush is asking for a re-explanation, and definitely gave it. So the question given to us is, Ayush here, a circus artist is climbing a 20-meter long rope. Okay, he has a long rope that is 20 meter of length, which is tightly stretched and tied from a top of a vertical pole to the ground. Okay, now this particular rope, if we say this is our rope, then this rope is tied, like its one end is on the ground and the other end is on the top of a tower. Okay, and the end on the ground, it is making an angle 30 degree here, and they have asked us in question the height of this particular tower. Okay, so once if we draw the diagram and we are able to imagine whatever is being asked, so we'll be clear with this thing that the length of the rope would be equal to the hypotenuse, and what they're asking us is the perpendicular length. Okay, now if we think in terms of mathematics, then we'll say, okay, the perpendicular and hypotenuse needs to be related. So they are related by a formula, that is the trigonometric ratio of sine. So we'll just substitute the values. The angle theta is given to us, that is equal to 30 degree. Then P and H. So P needs to be found out and H is given. So just substituting the values, we'll be getting this answer. Okay, I hope it is clear. See, sine 30 is 1 by 2. Okay. Okay, Ayush, you can please unmute yourself and you can ask the question. You can unmute yourself. Directly you can speak up.
Sir, I am unable to understand that. How do you relate the sides? Like here you have related the hypotenuse and the perpendicular. So in different questions, how do you relate? I am getting a bit confused.
Okay, see, we'll have this question. We'll have the complete question again. Huh? See, let us reread the question. A circus artist is climbing a 20-meter long rope. Okay, so we have a 20-meter long rope which is tightly stretched and tied from the top of a vertical pole to the ground. Okay, now this rope, it's like if we have this particular tower. Okay, so the one end of the rope is at the top of the tower. Okay, while the other end is there somewhere on the ground. Okay, so this is the way how our rope is tied. Okay, the two ends. Now they're saying then the height of the pole. Okay, as a question we need to find out this height of the pole. They're clearly saying that you need to measure the height of the pole if the angle made by the rope with the ground level is 30 degree, and they also have given us that this angle is 30 degree, and because the length of the rope was 20 meter, so this length would be 20 meter. Okay, now just see, if we have taken this angle as 30 degree, then we know the side opposite to angle is our perpendicular. Okay, and definitely the pole is vertical, so this would be a 90 degree angle. So the side opposite to a 90 degree angle is our hypotenuse. Okay, now we need to relate this to. So which is the ratio, which is the trigonometric ratio that relates this to? Ayush? See,
No, sir, that's what I was asking. That how did you know that you have to relate those two sides and not the other two?
yeah, because we see they have clearly asked us in the question. We need to find the height of the pole. If they would have asked us find the distance between the object and the tower, then we would have taken this base.
So you have taken height of the pole, which is written there, and how did you take the other side? The side of which the distance, the measurement is given, which is 20.
Yeah, that because they have given no.
Okay,
See,
so one is which they have asked and one is which they have given.
yeah,
So we have to take those two.
yeah,
For example, here it is uh, hypotenuse and perpendicular, which is
definitely
B by, sorry, not B by H,
P by H.
P by H, yes, P by H. So we'll take sine,
That's
and
it.
it is 30 degrees, so we'll take sine 30.
Yeah, definitely. You know? And like adding to this question, like you asked why we didn't take base. If they would have asked us, like one more question was added here, also find the
If
distance.
they would have given the base, have asked the base measurement of the base, or they would have given the measurement of the base and and would have not given the measurement of the hypotenuse, then it would be a bit different. Then it
Definitely,
would be
definitely.
like, then it would be tan, which is P by.
Yeah, either cos or tan we would have used then. Also find the like if
Yes.
adding to this question, we have also find the distance between the object and the base of the pole.
Yes.
So in that case, we would use cos also. So the first, like the 30 is given, so sine 30, that is equal to 1 by 2, and this is equal to P by H. So P by and H is 20. So this gives us P as 10 meter. Now if we were also asked to find like the distance, this particular distance, so we would have applied either cos or tan. Let us apply cos. So for cos 30 degree would have been equal to B by H, and H is 20.
Root 3 by 2.
So this gives us root 3 by 2 is equal to B by 20. So this would make 10 and B would be equal to 10 root 3. So that is why I'm saying that drawing this diagram is one of the major part, because the calculations would be very easy.
Yes, sir.
Okay, can we move to the next question? Okay, so this is our next question. The length of a string between a kite and a point on the ground is 85 meter. If the string makes an angle theta with level ground such that tan theta is 15 by 8. Okay, 10, like now they have directly given the value of tan theta. Then the height of the kite. Try to solve this question from your side, then I would explain. Let us see what different answers would come. Again, height is asked in the question, and they have given the length of the string. So just check what value would be equal to this 85 meter, like the length of string, whether it would be the perpendicular or the hypotenuse or what.
Sir, so which two sides will be taken?
See, length is given. So first thing is we need to sort out like this length would be equal to what.
So height of the kite, if they have asked, which means you have to find BC, right?
Yeah, BC.
BC. So we will take same tan theta, theta P by H.
Okay, we can take that thing also. But what is this given? The length of the string between a kite and the point. Okay, so this particular 85, First tell me this 85 would be equal to what? AB or AC or BC equal to what? This
AB.
85 AB. Hai na? So this is our 85 meter. Okay. So we know AB. We know this. We are asked this height. Hai na? And then we know the angle that is tan theta. So if we apply tan theta directly, so tan theta
Sir,
would
so
be
if
equal
they
to,
have said that angle made at A is theta,
yeah,
and they have given tan theta, so which means that A is equal to 15 by 8.
definitely A is
Yes.
hai na? 15 by 8. So this P by B is equal to 15 by 8. Now but see, we are stuck here because we also
Yes.
don't know the P, like the height also we don't know, and the base also we don't know.
Yes.
So first thing that we can do is we can find either of height or the base. So see, like how we can find. If I take sine theta, but before in order to take sine theta, I should know the value of sine theta, no? But I don't know here. See, tan theta is equal to 15 by 8. This is equal to P by B. Now we know the relation, like in right angle triangles from Pythagoras theorem, we know h square is equal to P square plus,
Yes.
yeah, B square. Okay, so this gives me h is equal to under root 15 square plus 8 square. Just tell me what would be the value? 225 plus 64.
Sir, I didn't understand how did you get the base?
Yeah, see, in a right angle triangle, okay, the angle opposite, like this is our hypotenuse, this is our base, and this is our perpendicular. So
Yes.
in when we have this particular angle tan theta relates perpendicular and base, and we
Yes.
have these two values. Okay,
Yes.
the perpendicular can be taken as 15 and the base can be taken as 8.
Yes.
So now using Pythagoras theorem, we can find the value of h.
No, sir, but then how did you get, it is not given that B is equal to 8. So how did you
Yeah,
put,
it is not given, but see, because they are ratios, either you would be taking k here, like any constant, because this is what we do when we take ratio of any two things, then like a ratio of anything multiplied by a constant, that would make the whole value. But because it is a ratio, so we can take it as 15 and 8 as well, because this constant will imagine that this constants are
sir, so
cancelled
if
out.
we take the base as 8, do we need to give any reason next to it?
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
since we are taking the perpendicular as 15K, we can also write the reason that 226 and 78.05 are not completely divisible by 15, and only 75 is divisible by 15, therefore the height is 75.
uh like that, but there would be chances that that might not be the exact explanation, because like definitely at the end, if we are able to find out that 75 is the correct answer, then the whole of explanation that you gave would stand correct. But we need to go step by step. We would skip having any shortcuts, you know. Okay,
Okay, sir.
so see here, Pythagoras, now we could applying Pythagoras theorem, we can easily find the value of h, that would come out to be 17.
No, so then what to give as a reason next to Pythagoras?
See, Ayush, whenever we take any ratios, like see, we have a value a that is equal to 20, and we have a value b that is equal to 15. Now, if I ask you find the ratio of a and b, so
20 by
a ratio b would be equal to 20 by 15, and that would come out to be
4
somewhat
is to
4 ratio 3. Now it is 4 ratio 3. Now, like if in different cases, like either you could use at 4 and 3, like whenever you are asked of ratio, specifically they are saying of the ratio, then you can have a as 4 and b as 3. But if you want the exact value, then you can take them as like one can be 4k and the other can be 3k, where this k is equal to the constant. Like in this particular case, the constant k was equal to 4. So we can have either of the explanations. Yeah.
okay, sir.
So I hope you are getting what I'm trying to say, because we are like having the relation between the ratios, therefore we can take these values directly. If we were asked of the actual values, then we won't take these ratios. There definitely would be a multiple of here.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So we got this value, hypotenuse h is 17. Okay. So we have h equal to 17. Height we need to find out. Okay. and the hypotenuse was given. Hypotenuse length is 85. Okay. Now this is perpendicular and hypotenuse. So the relation between perpendicular and hypotenuse is sine theta, and we know sine theta is equal to P by H. Okay, and the value of tan theta given to us was 15 by 8. This was P by B. So we know P is 15. We got P as 15. Our base is 8 and hypotenuse is 17. Okay, so like, okay, sorry, this won't be for the ratios. These things are to only for the ratios. These are in the original values. So just like sine theta P by H, if we apply, this would be equal to 15 by 17, and that would be equal to height upon hypotenuse. Okay, so this gives us height would be equal to 15 upon 17 into hypotenuse, that was 85. See, 17 5s are 85, and this would be equal to 75. Okay, so there again may be different ways to solve this question, but this was one of it that we had, and I hope you people got.
Sir, from where did you get 15?
This 15. See, when we compare tan theta.
Oh, wow. Okay.
When we compare tan theta with P by P, so we got the value of P and B, and then H we found by Pythagoras theorem. Okay.
Sir, can you share this PPT today?
See, like last time also I wanted to share, but I don't have direct contact with you people, and also like via management I need to do this thing, so I didn't get an exact answer to what to do. So I'll again retry.
Sir, you can send it to Madhumita ma'am.
Madhumita ma'am, but still I'm not in contact with her, no? And also like I'll have to talk to management if they have a way to pass this particular PPT to you. So I'll definitely again bring this point to the notice.
Okay, sir. Sir, if you are able to share this one, do share the last one also.
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks.
Okay. Okay, so the next question. At the top of two poles of height 20 meter and 14 meter are connected by a wire. If the wire makes an angle of 30 degree with the horizontal, then the length of the wire is, okay. So first thing, you people try to draw the diagram. How, like, what is the imagination that is coming into your mind while reading this question? Try to solve it. First.
Sir, I'm not able to understand the diagram.
Read the question one, that is because that would be the challenge for us, Ayush.
So because there are two poles and both of them if are on the top, then how?
Yeah. So see, the first thing they're saying, the top of two poles. So do one thing, draw two poles. Okay. So they are not of same height, no? So definitely one would be larger and the other would be smaller one.
Okay.
Okay, now what next? One is of 20 meter height and the other is of 14 meter. What next? Now they are connected by a wire. Okay, so when they are connected by a wire, definitely there would be some elevations. So this is the wire. Okay, what they're saying then? If the wire makes an angle 30 degree with the horizontal, what is the angle? 30 degree with the horizontal. So see, this angle is 30 degree. Now what they're asking, then find the length of the wire. We need to find the length of the wire. Let us see who is able to find it first. Try, this seems easy now.
So 12 meter.
12 meter. Okay, we'll see. So one answer is 12 meter. What else is coming? Has anyone got any other answer? Okay, let us see. See, they have given, we have two poles. One is 20 meter, the other is 14 meter, and the top of two poles are then connected by wire. So this is our wire. So also they're asking us the length of wire. So definitely we need to find AD. AD is question to us. Okay. Now the first thing that we should look here is the right angle triangle. So we only have one right angle triangle, and that is AOD. Now in this AOD, we also don't know this particular thing, that is, we don't know this. This is this particular hypotenuse is being asked to us. How can we see what would be the value of AO? Do we know it or not? AO?
Yes, AO is 20 minus 14 because
20,
OB is equal to DC.
definitely. Anna, this would be equal to 20 minus 14. So we have this as 6 meter. Okay. So now in triangle AOD.
Or
Yeah.
okay, got it.
Anna, this particular length minus this. So we get this. Anna? Okay. So in triangle AOD, we know this perpendicular is known, and then hypotenuse needs to be found out. The angle is known. So what is the particular ratio we would be using between P and H?
Sine 30.
Sine 30. So sine 30 would be equal to 1 by 2. And this is equal to, we have the value of AO, that is 6 meter. AO upon AD. So 6 upon AD. So this gives me AD is equal to 6 into 2, that is 12 meter. So perfect answer this is. Okay. I hope everyone understood the question and answer as well.
Yes.
Okay. Next question. So I hope you people are now able to catch the main concept. The main concept is drawing the diagram. Rest all would be very easy. So we need to work on this. Okay. So here we have an assertion and reasoning. In the figure, BC is equal to 20 meter. We are given a right angle triangle. So they have given BC is equal to 20 meter. Okay. Then height AB. Then AB would be equal to 11.56 meter. Angle they have given as 30 degree. So this is the assertion. That means they are claiming that this is something. And now we'll see whether this is true or not. That would be from our side. But in the question, they are saying that BC is equal, if BC is equal to 20 meter with angle as 30 degree, then AB would be equal to 11.56. So this is something that they are claiming. And the
So
reason,
we'll use perpendicular by base P by V.
yeah, we will see. And as a reason they are saying, that because tan theta is equal to AB upon BC, that is perpendicular upon base, and where theta is the angle. So definitely, so this is the assertion they are like, this is something that they are claiming, and this is the reason that they are giving. So, okay, from your side, tan theta is AB upon BC, that is perpendicular upon base. Does this seem correct to you? Is the reason
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Definitely the reason seems correct. Now go for the assertion. Is this assertion true? Like if BC is equal to 20 meter, this
So
length.
we need to solve for that.
Yeah, so please try to solve it and say.
Yes.
Then we'll have, yeah. They're saying like this, if AB is 20 meter, then the value of this AB would come out to be 11.56. Just try and check.
Sir, both are true.
Both are true. Good. We'll just cross check. Let others also try once.
Yes, sir, it's true.
Okay. If we just do, that is good, huh? We'll just see it. Tan theta, that is tan 30 degree. What is the value of tan 30 degree?
1 by root.
1 by root 3. This 1 by root 3 would be equal to AB upon BC. AB upon BC. Now the value of AB is given to us. No, sorry, BC is given to us. So AB is equal to BC upon root 3. That is 20.
Sir, AB is also given, right? 11.5.
But because we need to cross check, that is why we are finding. So on solving this, you will have a value that would be equal to 11.56. So because this is coming as 11.56, then we'll say, yeah, definitely this also is correct. And how we got it? We got it using the formula of tan. That means the assertion also is true, reason also is true, and the reason correctly explains the assertion.
I just didn't understand that how to solve 20 by root
20 by root 3. See, root 3 we have the value 1.73. We'll go with the basic calculation only. See, 20 by root 3. Now root 3 is equal to 1.73. So then simple division we'll be doing.
No, sir, but sometimes you don't remember the values, right?
Yeah, that would be mentioned in the question if it is something like, see, either you could leave it this way only, but because in this particular question we need to cross verify this thing, so it would be like, if it isn't something that is very common, then they would mention it in the question. Otherwise, like root 2, root 3, and root 5, these are some of the values that we can remember from our side, and if there is any complicated value, then they would mention it in the question. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so we have this next question. An observer 1.7 meter tall is 20 root 3 meter away from the tower. The angle of elevation from the eye of the observer to the top of the tower is 30 degrees. Find the height of the tower. Okay, I hope you got the question. Try to solve it from your side. Try to draw the diagram first. I hope you people are now able to draw the diagram.
Sir, so the hypotenuse is 20 root 3, right?
Away from the tower. Okay, for you the answer.
No, sorry, the base is 20 root 3.
The base would be 20 root 3 because they are saying away from the tower.
So 1.7 meter tall is the height of the person.
1.7 meter is the height of the person.
Do we need to consider?
We'll see. See, an observer 1.7 meter tall is 20 root 3 meter away from the tower. The angle of elevation from the eye of the observer. Definitely we need to consider. Why? Because the angle that would be formed would be from this height, no? The angle won't be formed from this like the.
No, in the graph when we make, do we need to make the person and then make the graph?
You will have to consider this distance. We will have
no,
to.
No. I mean that if they like in questions like these, do we need to make the graph first of all?
We are doing this for our convenience. Like if we don't draw, we won't be able to get
like rough work.
Yeah, you can have it as rough work.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, has someone got the answer?
Yes, sir. 1 minute.
Yeah, please try.
So 21.7 meter.
21.7 meter. Okay. Okay, see, just check the diagram on the screen. Do you find it correct?
Yes, sir.
No? Okay, so we'll just reread the question and then we'll read all the things. An observer 1.7 meter tall. Okay, so we have an observer that is 1.7 meter, like the length is 20 root 3 meter.
Sir, I'm getting 20.
You are getting 20. One thing that you are missing, we'll check. What is that? See.
No. Yes. Yeah, it's 21%. I forgot to add the percent.
Yeah, great. Okay, so like this is the diagram that we can have now, because this horizontal distance won't change, because the observer is of 1.7 meter height. So this angle of elevation would be made from this particular point, and this horizontal distances, they would remain the same. So if this was equal to 20 root 3, definitely this also would be equal to 20 root 3. Now we know the base and we need to find the height. So we can directly use which formula? Tan theta. And the angle is given to us is tan 30 degrees. So that would be equal to P upon B. What is P here? We need to find out. So let us write it as height. Height divided by 20 root 3. That gives me 1 by root 3 is equal to H by HEIGST. Height by 20 root 3. This gives me height is equal to 20 meters. But now this particular height is this much portion only. If we need to find the total height, then we'll have to add 1.7. And in such a way, our answer would be this 21.7. Hope everyone is getting the things. Okay, next question.
Yes.
Good. Next question. The angle of depression of a car parked on the road from the top of a 150-meter high tower is 30 degree. Find the distance of the car from the tower. Okay. Try to solve this. You need to find the distance between the tower and the car. Try to find it. Take care of this. They have told that this is the angle of depression. Has someone got the answer?
Sir, 259.5 meter.
259.5 meter. Okay. What are the answers that others are getting?
So 150 root 3.
150 root 3. Okay, so somewhat about the same you would be going.
Yes, sir, it is same.
Definitely the same. Okay, so see, if we draw the diagram, the angle of depression of a car parked on the road from the top of a 150-meter high tower. So this would be about 150. This is the height of tower. Okay, the angle of depression. So this angle of depression, this is given as 30 degree. And they are asking of us the distance of the car from the tower. So this would be our distance of car from the tower. So because this angle is 30 degree, we also can take this angle is 30 degree. Okay, now this is our base and this is our perpendicular. So we can have tan theta, tan 30 degree. Tan 30 is perpendicular upon base. So perpendicular is given 150 divided by base, and base we need to find out. What is the value of tan 30? This is 1 by root 3. This is 150 by base. So this gives me base is 150 root 3. Exact answers. Great. Okay. Can we move to next question?
Yes.
Good. Arushi 75, I didn't get it. Or this was the previous. Okay, sorry. This was the previous one. Okay. Okay, so the next question. Find the length of kite string. You need to find the length of kite string.
So 100 meter above the ground is the height or the hypotenuse?
Just wait a minute. Find the length of kite string flying at a height 100 meter above the ground. Just now you tell me what it would be. 100 meter
I guess
above.
it's the perpendicular.
Yeah, this would be the perpendicular. And elevation also they are given 60 degree. So draw the diagram. Find the length of the string. Length of the string you need to find out. Length of the string. Draw the diagram. Has someone got the answer?
Sir, I've got it as root 3 by sorry 200 by root
200 by root 3. Okay.
Yes, so 200 by root 3.
Okay. So like, is this diagram correct?
Yes, sir.
So this would be our, this length of string, this would be our hypotenuse. So we are given, like, we know the perpendicular, we know the hypotenuse needs to be found out. So sine 60 degree, that would be equal to 100 upon, like, the length, I will say, hypotenuse I will write as length, because this is the length of string. This is what I am finding. So what is the value of sine 60? This is root 3 by 2. This would be equal to 100 upon length. This gives me length equal to 200 by root 3. So exact answer you people got. I hope you people are now able to relate that the major portion is drawing the diagrams. Once you are able to grab what is given in the question, the solution is very easy. So focus, just have a keen eye on understanding the question. Okay, so the next question. The angle of elevation of the top of a building from the foot of a tower is 30 degree. Okay, and the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the foot of the building is 45 degree. If the tower is 30 meter high, find the height of the building.
Sir, are there two buildings?
Yeah, there are two buildings. One is a building and the other is a tower. Okay, so would you,
sir, will
yeah,
the diagrams coincide with each other?
No, the diagrams won't coincide. Okay, for that we'll have to reread the question. They are saying the angle of elevation of the top of a building to the foot of other is 30 degree. Okay, should I draw the diagram? You try this for, like, I give you a minute to use.
Sir, can I annotate and show how it should be?
Okay, see, okay, I'll just explain things.
Okay.
Okay, the angle of elevation of the top of a building to the foot of a tower. So the first thing that we need here is, like, we are given two things. One is a building and the other is a tower. Okay, so I'll do nothing, but I'll just draw a building and a tower. And definitely I'll draw them separately. Like, if they are coinciding, the question would tell me. Okay, like the solution itself would tell me if anything is such way. The angle of elevation of the top of a building from the foot of a tower is 30 degree. So this is angle of elevation of the top of a building from foot of a tower. If I say this is the building and this is the tower. So see, please take a note of this thing. From the foot of a tower, and the angle is of elevation. So from the foot of a tower and this elevation. So
the tower would be a bit higher because its angle of elevation is higher.
Okay, like, that is what I'm saying. Like, when we will draw things, then definitely things would, like, if we would have started from something wrong, but we'll correct it. Definitely. So this is 30 degree, from the foot to the top. Okay, this we took it as 30 degree, and the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the foot of the building is 45 degree. And this is what you pointed out, that this angle would be equal to something equal to 45 degree. So definitely the height of the tower should be larger. Now is it correct? This is 45 degree. Okay, if the tower is 30 meter high, we know the height of tower, and they're asking us to find the height of building. Try to find out how we can have it.
Sir, I'm getting 10 root 3 meter.
You are getting, just repeat it.
10 root 3.
10 root 3. Okay, we will cross check. What others are getting?
Just a second, sir. Just give me 1 minute. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sanskruti, what is your answer that is coming? Okay.
So 10 root 3.
10 root 3, no? Okay. So see how we can do it, because
So first we need to find the base, and which is easy.
definitely base, because it is common to both. So once we know the base, then we'll be able to use it. So if we see triangle wise, we have two triangles, ABT. If I take this point as T,
Yes.
and then the other triangle is triangle BDT. BDT. So if I, because I know this particular height now, so in triangle, like the triangle formed by the tower. So if
So
I,
will we use tan 45?
yeah, 1045. So now we'll have 1045 in which triangle? So triangle, this would be BDT.
T.
Yeah, BDT in this triangle. So 1045 would be equal to perpendicular upon
1.
base. So this is DT upon X, and 1045 is 1.
X is equal to 30.
Yeah. So this is DT gives DT is equal to 30 meter. Okay. So now once I know this particular distance, I can find this again having the same formula, like sorry, the using 10 30 degree, that would be equal to AB upon BC. So AB upon the value of BC, we have got it as X is equal to 30 meter. Now the value of tan 30 is 1 by root 3. So 1 by root 3 into 30 is equal to AB. Now this could be written as AB as tan root 3. Okay, so you people got the exact answer. Okay.
Sir, I didn't understand one thing. Tan is what P by B, right?
Yeah.
So then we should take X up, right?
Tan is P by B, no? This is our base, no?
I got confused in that also. Tan is P by B. So P is, for example, what have you given P?
Just check. See this DT, we have taken this as DT. So this was 30 meter. So this DT came equal to.
Yes, sir. So it should be like, for example, we say P as Y, and Y by 30 is equal to 1 by root 3. And then it should be root 3 Y is equal to 30, and then it should be Y is equal to 30 by root 3, which is P by B, which is the height.
Yeah. Okay. So is in this triangle, are you getting confused? Like
yes,
how
sir. The second part I'm got.
Okay, 1 minute. Wait. Just wait. Otherwise, everything would get cancelled if I erase it all. Just wait a moment.
Sure.
See, in this particular triangle, we found out the value of X. We got,
yeah, so that was
we got X as 30 meter. Now, see in this particular triangle ABT. This triangle we are talking about.
Yes.
So in this triangle, when I say tan 30 degree,
yes,
tan 30 degree would be equal to AB upon BT. AB upon BT. Now I know the value of BT, but I need to find the value of AB.
You need to write is equal to 1 by root.
So I can, okay, so if I go that way, so that this would be 1 by root 3 is equal to AB upon BT.
30.
This gives me AB is equal to BT upon root 3. On substituting, I get 30 by root 3. And this
yes, so, sir, but then 10 root 3 is not right.
Why not?
So then how did you...
this 3 can be written as root 3 into root 3. 1 root 3 got cancelled. 1 root 3 remains. 10 root 3.
30, you wrote 30 as 3 into 10, which is root 3, and root 3 cancelled. So you wrote...
Yeah. See, we can write now 30 as 10 into 3. So 3 can be written as root 3 into root 3. So when divided by root 3, 1 root 3 got cancelled. So our answer comes out to be 10 root 3.
And so if, for example, I forgot to do this and I just wrote 30 root by that.
That would be correct. Don't worry. That would be correct.
I will get marks. Right?
Yeah, you will get marks.
Okay.
Okay. I hope things are clear with everyone.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sanskruti, this particular question, please unmute yourself. You can ask. Sanskruti, if you have a doubt, please ask. Otherwise, we are running out of time now. Okay, so I see this was the last question. Okay, that's good. No doubt. Okay, so this was the last question. I hope you people enjoyed the class. So we'll see you in the next class.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Okay, most welcome.
Bye.
I'll try to send this from my side. Huh? I'll just talk to the
Sure,
manager.
sure.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.